And now, partnership. I'm sure a lot of people want to listen to this theme because we are having so many difficulties in meeting the right people. Could be romantic or could be business. But finding the right partner, it seems like impossible these days.
For a lot of people, it seems that way. Yeah. So Nikola Tesla said that the entire universe is based on energy and frequency and vibration. Scientific principle. And I think he was one of the greatest scientists who ever lived. We're just catching up with him now. And so, if you are vibrating at low self-esteem, no one loves me, no one's out there, all the guys are taken or they're gay, women are just nasty, So that's kind of a low vibration. But the basic low vibration is, I don't love myself and no one will love me. So if you're in that frequency, it's very difficult to meet somebody because you're kind of setting up a dense force field around you. It's like a big fog. And it's really hard for somebody to penetrate that force field. If, however, you can raise your vibration and start to feel good about yourself and start to feel trusting or start to feel good about the opposite sex or your ideal partner, then you have a match. Then, I'll tell you the best story to illustrate this.
Yes.
So, I was teaching in Greece and a woman named Georgia said, I was married to this guy who was very mean to me. And I asked him for a divorce. And he said no. And I had to stay for a while at least. So she said, I began to write myself love letters as from somebody who really loved me. Dear Georgia, you are so gorgeous. You're a goddess. I can't wait to hold you in my arms. You give my life meaning and purpose. So she writes herself this whole love letter from a mystery lover. And she started to feel really good, like, ooh, somebody wants me, somebody's going to be nice to me. And so she wrote herself another one. And that felt really good. So she went on, she wrote herself a really passionate love letter every day. And after a couple of weeks, her husband found one of the letters. And it wasn't signed. He thought it was from a secret lover. So he came to her holding the paper. He said, I can't compete with this. You can have your divorce. True story. And so what happened was, Ken, she literally loved herself out of a bad situation. Because when her husband was mean to her, part of her agreed with that. Like, I don't deserve love, or nobody will love me. So he was vibrating at the same frequency at her husband, so they had a match. So no wonder she couldn't get out of the marriage, because they were magic tape, Velcro. They were interlocking. But when she fell in love with herself and got into the frequency of, oh, somebody loves me, somebody wants me, wow, I'm lovable, I can have the man I want, she raised her frequency, and then her husband had only two choices. He could either raise his frequency, which he couldn't, or leave. So when she shifted her inner frequency, the world outside of her reflected. The world was her mirror, and the world changed when she changed.
That's another beautiful story. Thank you for sharing that.
It's a true story. It really worked.
Great.
And of course, there's a lot more we could say about finding a mate, but that's the nutshell. That's the nugget. Yeah.
Great.